Hello, welcome. Today on this fine weekend, I have some homework and stuff that I need to do, and I thought it would be interesting to see, well, to video it and, I don't know, chat. I don't know what to talk about, but we'll go with it, I suppose, as they will do. And what I'm making is a project for one of our skill-based weeks. It's mold casting. So what we had to do first is make mold out of this weird pink thing. It was not fun. But then from that, which I had to make from clay. So I made an ear from clay using one of my friends' ears for a model. Then I had to put this pink putty. Forgot where it was. Anyway, I had to make this pink ear, and then using different materials. We had material 1, plaster, and then a resin, which makes it kind of plasticky. So this is a plaster ear, kind of like powdery, weird. This is a material 1 ear, and this we kind of used to clean the mold because there was still lots of clay on it. It's still dirty, but I'm thinking of painting over it because I'm not entirely sure what else to do with it. But this is material 1, so it's kind of like plaster, but it's harder and doesn't have that sort of powdery residue. Then this one is a snap resin one. See, it's kind of plasticky, and this side's very pretty, and then this side's kind of bland. But yeah, so today is just gonna be like a chill chat kind of thing. I thought it would be kind of ironic with making ears, so we're gonna sit and chat, listen, kind of thing. There's a lot of noise, and I don't want to talk too loud because there's other people in the house. But yeah, ears. So what I am doing is cleaning them up, because when you put in the stuff, you sort of just Anyway, what I'm doing today is cleaning them up and tidying them up so that for Monday, which is when I have to hand it in, they're all neat and they're polished. Well, this one needs to be polished, these I'm going to paint. But we just need to neaten them up, smoothen them up, and it's such a lovely day. It's been raining the whole week, and this is our first sort of break, and it's absolutely amazing. I've been wearing like 10 layers, and I'm just sitting in a t-shirt, so this blessed. So I'm just going to clean them up and sit and chat. I hope you enjoy. Not entirely sure what to chat about, if I'm honest. I kind of just thought this would be fun while sitting here. I've already started, can't really see, but done quite a lot. This one had like a big bulb, so that's what you see there, and now it's quite smooth. I'm using I don't know if this is an empty cutter or a craft knife. I grew up with it as a craft knife, but now it's an empty cutter, so this thing is very sharp. Supposed to use it safely. I'm using it as if I'm cutting cheese, but it's just making it the smoothest. Well, I suppose I could talk about why I'm making ears. So every term we get like a theme that we work with. This term is scapegoat. And for those who don't know what a scapegoat is, it's basically a person or like a thing that you have that you sort of blame for everything that goes wrong. Or like in the olden days, they would sort of pick a goat and then tie something around the goat and shun the goat, chase it into the desert or something like that. And what we had to do is we had to make our own scapegoat. So we either had to make like a person thing and say this is who we blame for our troubles and stuff. Table shaking. Yeah. or we had to make a creature, which I made a creature thing. I don't have a picture or anything now, but kind of like had spiky balls on for pain and that type of thing. We weren't allowed to use any man-made stuff. It had to be like, oh, except rope. We were allowed to use, not rope, like twine. I ended up using rope, but oops. So then we basically had to make our scapegoat, which is the thing we blame for all our troubles. Or we could also blame ourselves, but it's like you still had to make an object, so it was kind of strange. You can't make yourself. Well, you could, but nobody did. So, and then for 2 weeks we had to sit and draw that. And now for our 3 skills-based weeks, we're going to make stuff, which at the final, for our big final project, we have to make another scapegoat using all the stuff we made. So I made ears, tying into sort of like, I don't know, I really wanted to make an ear, so I'm still trying to figure out exactly how I'm going to tie it in. But I'm sort of going with how things around you and stuff you hear sort of harm kind of thing, or it's how things you're said or told and stuff have a lot of meaning and that type. I don't know, I'm still working on the whole plot, but that's basically what I'm going for. So I made a couple of ears. We have to hand in 3, which I can't remember if I said, but it's like the different materials. We have to hand in 1 of each and an experimental one. So I've done my experimental one, which I will also show. But for now, we're just going to be cleaning and maybe working on my plot a little more, because I just wanted to make an ear. I just didn't really have a reason for it. It sounded cool when I thought of it, so. There we are. I don't know what else. This ear's looking kind of good. So I also need to sand it. So I have some sandpaper here from one of our previous projects, but it's super dirty, so every time I use it the thing goes black. Well, not black, like a icky brown green cotch color. I suppose probably a good note is my name's Simone. Should probably have said that in the beginning, but hi all. I'm studying arts. It's a lot of fun, a lot of work. I think there's a lot of sort of, basically it's a BA subject, which we get teased about quite a bit, because they're like, oh, BA subject, you just sit around and do nothing, which, no, we make ears and clean them, so, haha, I don't know. So I think this one for now, you can see the back's all smooth, well, it's still got a few rough edges, but sandpaper will do that, so, go on to the next one. I've done that one. Oh, you see this one? Experimental. I don't know if material 1 can be cut. Okay, let's not do that. Not supposed to be cutting ourselves, so let's avoid any chance of it if we can. Yeah, so I thought I would just do a quick up close to catch some details. Oops, focus. So those aren't blackheads, it's supposed to be textures. Just putting it out there. And then these parts here, we were supposed to sort of cut into it with a saw to add some detail. And this is that snap cure resin. So you can see on the side, it looks really pretty. There we go. Shiny. And then for the experimental, I sort of mixed its plaster with some pigment in, but I didn't mix it properly, so you see that's like another color that someone had left over, so I just put it on there. You can see some black spots from how I didn't mix it properly. I wanted to get a marble effect, which I got a little bit on the side, if it would, yeah, but not really on the whole ear. Wherever I cut it, these black spots sort of appear, so I might cut a little bit more of it. But for now, yeah, and there's a funny orange blob. Now we're going to sand it, so hopefully this gets all smoothed out, because now it looks kind of shitty, but yeah. Cover? Oh, I did. Okay, so I'm just gonna sand them now. Sanding is quite hectic, so I'm gonna sand it all off and then I'll be back again. So bye. I'm not actually done sandpapering yet, but so I've sort of done this area. Whatever, just shows. Can't get the whole out though, that's fine. And you can see the sun sort of going away quite quickly, so I might just be finishing up for today. So yeah, I'll also show you how this one. So you can see the cool black spots coming out more now. I hope it's focusing, if not, well, oops. And this one, I don't know if I showed the back of this one, but it is like really bad, and now it's like all smooth and looks kind of cool. Only thing is the mold. When I put in the plaster, it made a bubble, so there is a kind of like a oops, and there. So it's kind of depressing, but it's okay. I've got enough to handle something else on this one as well. It's getting nice and smooth. Some more finer detail sandpapering. Wind. Yeah. Wonderful Cape Town wind is always just the best. It blows everything away. And now it's getting cold. Like, you done? Might have to go in soon, but I think I'll just show like the finished work and how I set this all up. Okay, it's cold. Bye bye.